When I lost my job, my brother didn't offer support. He offered the couch and called me a leech behind my back. But when I discovered what he was hiding on his phone, I knew my silence had an expiration date. I just didn't expect his downfall to come from my screenshots. When I lost my job last year, it felt like my entire life crumbled in a matter of weeks. I was laid off unexpectedly, my savings were limited, and I didn't know where to turn. My brother, Daniel, offered to let me stay at his place, temporarily, he said. At first, I was grateful, but that gratitude didn't last long. Daniel and his wife, Laura, have a nice home, plenty of room, yet he made me sleep on the living room couch with barely any privacy. I understood that beggars can't be choosers, but it was the way he talked about me that made it unbearable. He'd loudly complain on calls to our parents, saying, "He's just lounging here like a parasite," or, "He's not even trying to get a job." I was trying, applying to jobs daily, going to interviews, even taking gig work. But no matter what I did, Daniel kept calling me the family leech. One night, I overheard him telling Laura, "He's just waiting for handouts. We'll never get rid of him." That one stung, because I thought at least she had my back. But things shifted when I accidentally saw something on Daniel's phone while he left it unlocked on the counter. A dating app notification. Tinder. Now Daniel's married. Happily married, according to Facebook and family dinners. Curious and suspicious, I opened the app. What I saw? Countless flirty conversations. Some very explicit. Different cities, different names. And worst, he was meeting these women. It made me sick. I wanted to tell Laura immediately. But then I thought, why not let him dig his own grave? So I began saving evidence. Screenshots of chats, locations, even selfies he'd sent to women. For 6 months, I endured his snide remarks. Get a job. Maybe if you weren't so lazy. All while quietly building a digital time bomb. Eventually, I landed a job. Remote work, decent pay. I was planning to move out soon. But then came the moment. One Sunday morning, I heard shouting from their bedroom. Laura stormed out, phone in hand, and locked herself in the bathroom. Daniel looked pale. Real pale. Apparently, she'd seen one of his dating apps still logged in on his tablet. She came out an hour later, silent and red-eyed. He tried to gaslight her. It was an old account. I never met anyone. It's just for fun. But she wasn't buying it. And that's when I said, "Actually, Laura, I have something you might want to see." I handed her a USB drive, months of receipts, dates, screenshots, names, everything. Daniel looked like he'd seen a ghost. "You've been spying on me?" he shouted. I smiled. "No, just protecting my own back. You never know when a leech might bite." Laura left him that week. Took the car, most of the savings, and filed for separation. I moved out a few days later, into a decent apartment, with a job, a clean slate. Daniel? Last I heard, he's sleeping on his own couch. Karma has a funny way of making sure everyone gets exactly what they give.